Look, look, I'm always dangerous. Ain't no like ain't no stain in this. Keep the K with us. Please don't play with us. Nah, we up and aiming them. Ain't no hard. Pussy baby, that's why love me. If you looking for me, you can try. Niggas don't down. Niggas don't on time. Big body like a love.
Homicide, murder. In the hood, like catalytic converters on the block, like they go in the street like. Feeling the pigs is what I be on the street like. In other words, the police say like rock, police, fuck 'em. And that's straight from the underground. But them kids got it bad cause we brown. Now who am I, P-Mont, to do with y'all? Nah, South Suicide, Queensbridge, I get down. I be spinning in the street every summer. You may not play lotto, but you know your number. The 105th, the 103rd, my place is Queens, the 113. We get the earth to get them called toxic. My brain's a block it. My language on some 1-800 top shit. Say we gon' say we gon' get together. Yeah. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day. keep them all back. In this album that I'm gonna make you kill it. Well, now that I gave JC most definitely squad. Killing each other is easy as for a liquor for all addictions from devious ghetto.
My name is Jimmy, and I think my girlfriend's cheating on me. Status. Help me, cheaters.
Ha! I'm too dirty. Well,
My name is Jimmy, and I think my girlfriend's cheating on me. Status. Help me, cheaters.
ha! I'm too dirty. Welcome to Cheaters. Today's episode, we're going to be following Jimmy's girlfriend with our camera crew. Let's see what they find out.
Hi. Excuse me. What are you doing here? You're cheaters. So my boyfriend thinks I'm cheating on him? Kid, what the fuck? He always does this to me. I'm so fucking, you know what? He wants a show? I'm gonna give him a show. Come on.
She tried to be girlfriend. She turned around, she know love good cooking. She be popping up with plates and shit. Has to be the taste of shit. Yeah. She trying to be my girlfriend. Tell me that I'm back. Stop running all these women. I don't know if she feeling. Do it okay. Keep my bitch. She tried to be girlfriend. She tried to be girlfriend. She tried to be girlfriend. That's my nigga, better watch this girl. She turned around. She tried to be girlfriend. Let me tell you, girl, let me pray again. Let me do something with you. Oh, just keep me. Look at here. Keep me.
That's how it go. I get some booty in. Hold on, wait a minute. We ain't that cool. You know, I'm fucking your friend. You don't want to like us. You don't want to know the truth. But then I question me. Then how it go. I get some booty in the pressure. But yeah, still love that pussy. We were fucking 100 hours. Ain't no use in you out watching every corner I be in. Don't watch me, better watch this. Still like, get out of my truck. I don't have time to get into it. I just get in there. Get no massages. Get me down and I'm out of here. You ain't my girlfriend. I don't cherish you. And this world is the day ain't gonna be marrying you. But when I say you my girlfriend, girl, you in. You like it, right? And when I call you my wife, you sit for life. But baby, please, when the mind can't distress strike. You know I'm handy with the tick, so they respect my stripes. Same way these bitches don't respect me. you love me, you're the man. You gon' believe me, you're trying to get in there. Trying to get in there.
What's up, Austin Lounge? And EJ, I dropped the link, brother. It's there. Guess you're having some problems getting on, but I dropped it. Yeah, so it's 11 o'clock in the UK and 5 a.m. in the USA of America. And I cannot get any sleep tonight, you know. My grandmother was here. I'll be drinking some rum and milk and having one of those wonderful conversations with her. But good Lord said 94 years was enough. Time for you to stand on your own, Troy, and time for me to take my angel. So she went home 18 years ago, and here I stand solo, you know? I thought you were 6 hours ahead of us. There's only 5, huh? So, yeah. 5 hours ahead of us. So, yeah, man. So, what's up, EJ? What's up, Boxing Lounge? Hey, man, you doing any new matches lately? Who'd you create lately? I like what you do, man. Maybe, yeah, I like what you do, baby. I like what you do. Like I said, one day we're gonna make it a lot more interactive. You know, start like a actual boxing lounge online. Get the older PlayStation, and then put some play, or even the new game that's coming out. You know, we could do that. I'd have to learn it first because I don't know the new one. But on the older PlayStation, the Roy Jones, yeah, Roy Jones one. I had the Roy Jones game on it, Fight Night 4 or whatever it is. I was the master. Well, I wasn't the master. I got mastered a lot, you know. Yeah, you jump up, AJ. I don't know what's up. How you doing? How you doing? Uh-oh. Boxing Lounge. You can hear me, right?
Oh, sorry, my mic was facing the wrong way. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Hold on. I'm gonna go switch to my headphones because they're much clearer. Clearer when I use my headphones. So yeah.
Sure.
If you sound like you're sleeping, man, it's 10 a.m. What you sleeping for?
Well, it's a Sunday. I'm having a nice chill Sunday, Troy. So I'm in no hurry right now.
Okay, so you obviously not. So you obviously don't work on a farm and have a big family. Okay, I got
you. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, so let me knock this out, man. Oh Lord, hold on a second. I had the headphones in. Sorry. Let's see, broadcasting settings. Okay, audio. That's speakerphones. I don't need speakerphones. I need headphones. Why giving me speakerphone? Come on. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you. What are the options you're seeing?
Yeah.
Or given?
I don't know why it's giving me headphones instead of. I mean, speakerphone. What the hell am I trying to say? It's giving me speakerphones.
Let me have a look. Audio.
Yeah.
Is this for the mic or your output?
Yeah, the mic I have, but it might be messed up. I have another set.
Yeah. Try default. If that doesn't work, go to wired.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to find, the wired one. But for some reason, I can't find it. Here, okay. Let me switch to this set of wired here and see how it works out. I have 2 sets. I have 3 sets actually. So yeah, we'll see how it works out. I usually play music until I drop asleep. That's how it usually works with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to play around with the phone and the tablet. Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
Wow, same thing. Speakerphone. What is going on? What happened? What
Is the
happened to my
option
audio here?
underneath?
Where only have
It,
only,
Troy,
only have
is it
speakerphone on.
underneath? Is it underneath that in the drop down?
Yes, it says default and then speakerphone.
And then underneath that, is it underneath that? Underneath, is there a third option?
No, no, no third option.
Jesus, can you get a drink?
I sound that bad, huh?
Yeah, you sound like you've been blazing and you got dry mouth.
Hold on. Prop solo, but no, 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 no. No, I don't smoke, man. It's just that the coughing thing is just a part of what it is. I see camera, I see general, high definition, audio avatar. What is the audio? No, that's not helping me either. Record separate. Okay. Let me exit off for general and get to where are we? Settings. Where are we? Audio. I guess I have to use default. But before it was wired headphones up here, so I don't know what's going on. Usually when I hit reset, it does good, but I'm not gonna do reset right now. How do I sound anyway? Because it's not coming through the headphones. It sound clear? Boxing Lounge, do I sound clear?
You were a bit choppy there. Keep talking.
Yeah, see that's the thing. When I have the headphones, I don't have any problems. How do I sound now? I sound good?
You sound fine.
Okay, hold on. Matter of fact, let me go to the phone and see something. Down to 50%, huh? Oh, yeah, but so what's your morning been like, man?
No, be nice and chilled, Troy. Nice and chilled. Anyway, to answer your question,
Mhm.
the guy who have I made up recently? I've made up Mark Nash and Coach Malachi.
You said you met them?
No, made them, not met them.
Oh, okay. So it's Mark Nash against Coach Malachi. That's pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Who won?
I can't give that away
Oh,
now,
yeah.
can I,
Oh,
Troy?
yeah. Yeah. That didn't have no reason to come to the page. Sorry. That tells you how crazy I
Exactly,
am.
yeah. There's no intrigue then. It's just
I'm gonna put
lost.
I'm gonna put my money on Coach Malachi because he called himself coach. So I gotta go with the guy that says coach.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. So go from there. If Troy Graham was still Troy Graham, it'd be a different story, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know
But
what the thing is, it was actually last year that I started doing my thing with the boxing because when I started, I didn't even know about the new boxing game that's coming out, and I was a little bit
okay.
disappointed to know that I had competition because what I was doing, I was basically giving something that's old school a new lick of paint. Anyway, the boxing game I talk about won't be out until next year. So I'm
Oh,
glad I did what I did because it's a nice little stopgap until something better comes along.
well, you know what? You know what, man? The more the merrier. I love boxing games, so the more the merrier, you know? What should I
Mm-hmm.
say? One is usually not enough. You need more than one to keep people just to keep my attention, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd be more than happy to deal with that, boy. That'd be a beautiful thing. So yeah. But everything is nice, man. I did a show earlier and this whole social media thing wasn't today. Uh, I talked to a childhood friend, man. He moved out to New York when we were like 13 years old, right?
Hmm.
And I was keeping in touch with him on Facebook, and I haven't seen him in years. And he was the first person to pop up in my life, right?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we go back to elementary school. I mean, like first grade, second grade, and all that, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, so you got two 51-year-old men that go back that far, you know? You imagine
You got
that?
plenty to talk about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can imagine. I'm not too far
Yeah,
behind you.
yeah, we had some great stories because if you would have asked anyone who was the least likeliest to turn out to be police, right?
Hmm.
It would be him. If they went to Korea, they like, no, he's not going to be a police officer. Hell no, 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 no,
He's too much of a
no.
rebel.
Yeah, con man, car salesman, but police officer? Nah, man. We don't see that. We don't see that in your future, buddy. Sorry to disappoint you.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
But yeah, he turned out to be a detective and all that, and he trained with a bunch of weapons. He knows a lot about a lot of things, Very intelligent
Hmm.
guy, and he does music now. I think he's retired from the force. So we had a
Here,
good old
Troy.
time. Uh huh.
Let me actually just change the subject for a minute. In terms of health, right? I know a little bit. Well, I know quite a bit about nutrition. I'm been meaning to ask you. Have you ever done juicing, as in fruit and veg?
I've been doing that for years.
Yeah, but I mean, what's your machine?
I have a blender.
I mean, no,
No, no,
blending's
no,
not
no, no. I had the
blending's not the
power
same.
blender. I had the power blender at first, a real powerful blender, and that was a lot of mess, a lot of cleanup. But now I have
Yeah,
I have a blender now. It works out. It works the same way.
it's
And
not
then I
this.
have the cup one. Then I have like the Ninja single cup one.
Yeah, a Ninja, that's still a blender. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I
But
use.
you've never,
And
you've never juiced though. You've never tried juicing. It's different what it does to the body because it's like give you an analogy, it's like an espresso of vitamins and minerals because you don't. It separates a lot of the pulp from the juice, right? And the thing about the pulp is most of it's fiber, which slows down your absorption, and it's good for keeping you regular. But in terms of absorption, it'll actually slow down your absorption. So that's why juicing is actually very good for the body because it gives you that boom instant sort of hit of vitamins and minerals. It's absorbed in the bloodstream within 20 minutes
yeah,
rather
I'll,
than.
I'll be honest with you. I find it better. Like I'm a big fan of watermelon and pineapple. Right?
Hmm. Hmm.
They 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 all they all work with my body for different reasons and make me feel good for different reasons. But I like just eating those. I mean, I have juiced them, but I prefer just to eat them. I buy the watermelon, cut it up, put it in the freezer bags. Uh, Pineapples, I'm not taking all that time to cut up no pineapple. I buy them in cut up already in the plastic, right?
Hmm.
And I'll eat them and all that. So yeah, I feel. But yeah, I usually juice, man. I sometimes I don't prefer the frozen one, but if that's what I have access to, I'll get it, right? And I'll use that, or I'll get the non-frozen. But beets, I'm a big fan of beets too. It cleans
Yeah,
out your
beets are
blood.
fantastic. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
So
is it nitrogen they have beets
all I
or
know is that they flush
phosphorus?
out your blood, man. That's about as much as they flush out your blood. And if any men out there, we're not too proud if you have any sexual issues, the beets will help you with that too, because it all starts with blood flow. So once you
It's got
clean
to be
out the
the
impurities,
nitrogen then. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it make your
Well,
stomach.
you want to know something about beets or beet juice or beetroot juice? They use that
Mhm.
in the gyms for pumps, for better pumps.
Pumps. What are you talking
Uh,
about?
as in the gym as a pre-workout. They use that. They say it gives you a better pump in the gym. You know, if
Oh,
you're weight
okay.
training. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I've never lift weights. I've
Hmm.
never been a big weightlifter. I was more for a push up cardio guy. That's where most of my strength and stuff came from. I would do. I don't know. I forgot how many push-ups I used to do. Right.
Hmm.
But I was never because I was always under the assumption if I lift too many weights, it's going to slow me down. And I was a small heavyweight at 6 foot, and I couldn't get down to cruiserweight because I would just be too weak, right?
Hmm.
Now, if cruiserweight was this Bridgerweight thing, and I could do 215 back then I would have been the killer. I would have been a killer back then. Would have been me versus Revis right
Bridger
now.
weight.
Yeah, it would have been Troy Graham, the undefeated WBA champion Troy Graham versus the undefeated WBC champion Revis. Oh my gosh, this is Hagler Hearns, and then
Well, actually,
yeah,
think about it. If you were competing back then, you would have technically been in with Tyson. If you think about it.
yeah. Tyson, but Tyson's a different guy because he you have to have a certain level of confidence and timing and movement to do what he does with that style of his, right? Because
Well, it's
people,
not even that. You need to be able to match him with his evil stare before the match starts. The bout
well,
starts.
you also there's a lot that goes into it, but in the ring, people like to
Mm-hmm.
compare him to Frazier. He's not Frazier. His movements were much more fluid, and he his timing was ridiculous. When he was in his prime, he would have you thinking he's going to the left, which is a fake out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you and
Mm-hmm.
you keeping up that hand over there, thinking that he's coming with the right, and he would slide over and bust you in the ribs, and then come up with the uppercut like he did with Frank Bruno, right? So mean, just mean. Yeah, because remember after the fight, when they asked Frank, how was his power, he was like, shocking, shocking.
Can you do the
Yeah.
Frank Bruno laugh? The one where he
I'm
laughs
trying to
through his
remember how he
nose.
laughed.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
I love the dude, man. I've been wanting to interview him, but he doesn't do interviews really.
No,
I don't think any.
he's it's like he's camera shy or camera paranoid because he looks so uncomfortable when he's doing an interview now, doesn't he? It's like he's worried
Well,
about saying something
well,
wrong
the
or
only time I've ever seen him comfortable, twice. Did you? I'm sure you saw the one where he did with Dillian, and he was at his house. Was that his house?
uh Dillian or
No, no,
Fury.
no. Was that Frank's house? Where they were sitting in
It
Frank's backyard? It was like a villa or whatever that he owns, right?
could have been, yeah.
So he was chilling, and he was just having a good time, and then he said to Dillian, "Man, I'm glad I'm not around anymore. I wouldn't want to deal with you. You're so big and strong." So then they stood up to do the pads, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
and and that's when you get to see the size difference between him and Dillian. Because you figure he was bigger than Dillian White. Dillian White bigger than him. He's broader. But when he was punching the pads, Frank was like, "Oh." Then he sat back down. He's like, "You're a strong boy. You're a strong."
Oh, Frank was strong though when he was around. He was
Let me
very
tell you
strong.
what. Frank was very, very strong, but he looked like he was punching in water. Here comes, here comes the jab, everybody. Here
Well,
comes
that's a
the
very
jab.
good analogy, actually. That's very good.
Yeah, I always liked him for some reason. Excuse me.
I thought he actually did.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did decent in the first fight with Tyson.
Yes,
Decent.
yeah, because he catch him with a nice hook, and he made him do a little dance, and that's all it took to
Little
wake up.
jig.
That's all he did made him wake up.
Hmm.
But if Frank had some hand speed about him, he would have beat. He would have beat. He would have beat some more people because he beat Greg Page. Greg Page had him beat. Greg Page. It wasn't Greg Page. Lord have mercy. I just spoke to that dude a couple of months back too. He's supposed to be on the show, but anyway, Frank caught him with a nice right hand and knocked him out. Knocked him out, man. And they asked him about the fight. He said, "This guy was good. All you see is the people think he's some fat man in here, but he was good because he was fat." Tony Tubbs or Tony? No, it was Tony Tucker.
Tony Tucker.
It was one of the fat. It was one of the fat fighters. And Frank knocked him out, and that was the first time he won a title,
Tony
and
Tubbs,
the only
Tony
time.
Tucker.
Yeah, and that was the only time he won a title, and he was more beloved than Lewis. Lewis,
yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, because
we can remember Frank did a load of commercials, as in what we call over here adverts, sponsored adverts, for different companies, food companies, different things. He was always on TV, and he was always doing pantomime as well. And he was always touring doing pantomime. So he was. The boxing was just one side of things. So the other side was the public persona was big. Lewis was just someone you might see on TV or on pay-per-view or whatever it was, not necessarily pay-per-view, and then the other time you might have seen him on nighttime TV, where they interview people, but it was very seldom. He didn't get that much shine compared to Bruno.
No, and he never left. He never left the UK. He came over here to fight, but I mean by he never left the UK. Everybody knew he was an Englishman. Everybody.
Who are you talking about?
Frank
Bruno or? Yeah.
Everybody know he represented that flag. The Union Jack. Everybody. There was no questions asked. He was an Englishman to his core. The whole fish and chips and spotty dick to the core. That was Frank. That was Frank Bruno, right? And then he got knighted, and that just made his legend grow even more. Now he was Sir Frank Bruno, right? Yeah, that's something I'll always remember. I just always and who else tried to be a little mysterious, but he came off as very arrogant. Eubank Sr.
Repeat that statement again. You try to be what?
I thought he wanted to be a little bit, like a man of mystery and all that, and like a man of mystery, like a offbeat type character, right? But a lot of the times when he would parade around the ring and then do his interviews, he would always. Sometimes he would talk about himself in the third person.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't get me started about people talking about themselves in the third person. They need to be shot.
So like you asking him about the fight, and he's like, "Well, Chris Eubanks is a great fighter. So, and Nigel Benn found that out tonight after after this victory because Chris Eubanks, you are Chris Eubanks. Who the hell are you talking about?"
He's talking about one of his many other personalities.
Yeah. And then his son has yet to do anything. Anything. You know that?
No, I disagree. He's won. Has he won at 168 yet?
What did he do? I know he won a title, but it's not.
No, but has he won? No. I know he's won at 160. I know that for a fact. But what I'm asking is, has he won a title at 168 yet?
The fact that you live
he was
in the
beaten
country,
by George Groves. I know.
Yeah, the fact that you live in the country where he fights and you don't know tells you all you need to know.
No. That's not a good barometer. Me not knowing.
Yes, it
to
is.
Be fair. No, it's not. No, it's not.
because
I don't.
because
I
they
don't know
said
everything about every boxer, even
no, no,
because
no, no,
they're
no, no.
UK.
If he would have beat a George Groves or somebody, you would have known. You wouldn't be asking me because I don't know. I don't know. You know how the
Let me
children say it when they did something
see.
wrong. I don't know, Daddy. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I know. I came down and was dumpling in the soup pot and all the dumpling got. I don't know, Daddy. I don't know. Maybe you should ask mommy. Maybe I should box you. But yeah, yeah, but yeah, it's just amazing, man. The dude hasn't done anything. And then this story, he was on the train. This is the father, senior, right? He
Uh-huh.
was on the train, and this young man at the time kept staring at him. So finally, he said to the young
Oh, you're
man,
right. He hasn't done anything. He's picked up the
yeah,
IBO, but who counts the IBO? Let's be real.
yeah. So
IBO only really counts if you've already got an existing other belt. If that makes sense. That's like a
yeah, yeah,
little bit of sprinkle on
yes,
top. That's all that is.
right. So he got uneasy, I guess, because the young man kept staring at him. So he asked him if he knew him, and I guess the young man's reply was, "You should, because I'm your son." And now you see them together, and the boy is a spitting image of him. He he's the he's the darker son that looks like Chris Eubanks. You ever see them together? You ever see Chris Eubanks brother?
Yeah, you know what? Back going back maybe 20 years, maybe 25 years ago, give or take, they
No,
actually did it.
no.
No, listen to me, listen to me, listen to
Huh?
me. This is before Eubank got divorced, and this is when he was living together with his wife and I think it was his
Oh, okay.
two sons. They used to do a show called The Eubanks. You should check that out. I think you'd find it quite entertaining.
Yeah. No, no, no. But no, this child's name is Chris Bank. Is Chris Eubanks also, I believe.
Oh. So there's two
Yeah.
Chris Eubanks seniors,
Yeah. Yeah.
juniors,
Yeah. Yeah.
juniors.
Matter of fact, I think they spar together now. I think they have a relationship now. Both their son, both his sons have a relationship. He mended ways with him in a sense, and they have some type of thing going on where they cool. And Nigel Ben still can't stand him.
But hold on a minute. Didn't Michael Jackson have two sons by the same name as well?
You mean
No,
George Foreman? That's George Foreman.
no. Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson?
didn't he have two
No,
sons
no,
called
no. He
Prince
has a
Michael
he
with the
has a
same
son
name?
and he has a son and a daughter that he said that's his, but those kids are clearly adopted.
Oh, okay. So it's some
You
bullshit
could,
that I'm
yeah, you
thinking
could
of then.
obviously. Okay, listen. Those kids look more like you than they do any Jackson. I don't care how much. I don't care how much surgery you get on your face, right? The Jacksons have a broad nose and certain features that you can't hide from, right? Those kids look like nobody in the family, and they're lily white. They have they
Nope,
have no pigmentation
Houston.
whatsoever, none. Yeah, so I don't no. He yeah, and his son's name is Prince. Yes, he named him after Prince because they're actually good friends. Yes, Prince Jackson.
Prince Jackson.
Yeah, just like
Only in America.
yeah, because there was a song that Michael Jackson did. I'm bad, right? I'm bad, right? And the song opens up, with Wesley Snipes got his debut there as a. That's the first time you've seen Wesley Snipes, I think, on camera. He was playing of all things
What
like
have
a
you got?
gang member.
You
I'm starting to
found
break
out? Are
up,
you
right?
moving around?
No, I'm fine. This is why I need the headphones. But how do I sound now? I sound good. You dropped off, Boxing Lounge. You dropped off. You dropped off. Yeah. Yeah, you dropped off, man. So you're gonna have to come back. Prince Jackson. That dude is hilarious. Something dangerous. Okay, that's you, Boston Lounge, right? Yeah, that's you. Bam.
That's me, baby.
Yeah, Box. Yeah, I was gonna say that you dropped off. But how do I sound now?
Now you sound loud and clear.
There it is. That's what I need. The speakerphone. So I'm going to switch to my phone. So you're gonna see two avatars on here until I clear one of them out.
Hmm.
But how do I sound now?
Yeah, you still sound good.
Okay, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. That tells me all I have to do to this tablet is just restart it. But I'm not going to do it now. What are you eating? Chips or something?
Sorry, what was that question?
No, no. It sounds like you're going through a bag of chips.
Oh, I was just that's me getting some rolling tobacco.
Oh, oh, what do you chew tobacco?
No, I don't chew it. No.
Oh, okay. I know people that chew it, make their own cigarettes and all that. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I was saying about Michael Jackson's video bad, right?
Yeah, I love that
Wesley
one.
Snipes,
Love that video.
Wesley Snipes made his debut in that video. Nobody knew who Wesley Snipes was, but Michael Jackson said that when he saw him,
Background dancer.
interacting with the other groups and stuff, he looked like he was so real that he actually thought he was a gang member, right?
Uh-huh.
But he wasn't. That's how good of an actor Wesley is, right? So anyway, the song starts off like this. The song starts off like this. How does it start off?
Your
Your
word is mine.
exactly. No, your ass is mine. And Prince was doing an interview one time with Chris Rock. He was doing an interview with Chris Rock, right?
Uh-huh.
And he said, and he said to Chris Rock, he leaned forward and used his real voice. He wasn't trying to be sexy at that point. He's like, Chris, who the hell he talking to? Talking about his ass is mine. I'm not getting no video. Let no man tell me that my butt is his. Who the hell? Who the hell Michael think he talking to? And he asked him to take that line out the song, and Michael refused.
Really?
Which is why we never saw them in the video together. Michael's like, nah,
Ah.
this is my shit. This is my shit. You don't tell me what to do over here, Prince.
Well, it's interesting you should say that because there's like a a gag code in the UK, or well, yeah, I'd say the UK anyway, right? And one of the rules is you never talk about another man's ass. So that's kind of like a UK kind of thing, which is obviously at odds, against American culture, because American cultures they talk about everybody's ass all the time, even in reference to just not even their ass, just them as their body. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not true. We don't. Only gay men talk about other men's asses. It ain't a manly thing to be like, oh, fine. Did you
No,
see Jeffrey?
even in boxing, people say, "Oh, he got his ass kicked," even though he didn't get
Yes,
his ass
yeah,
kicked.
yeah.
He just got
Oh,
beaten. But the word "ass" is still reference to
oh,
another man.
okay. So y'all
Do
just
you know what I
take it
mean?
out
I'm talking about
serious.
literal
Okay,
in any
okay.
reference. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Nah, no. That don't mean nothing. All that means is that you got beat up real bad. That doesn't mean
No,
what
but
you think.
you're still using the
Yeah,
same words, the same prohibited words
yeah,
in the same context, but it's still a
yeah.
pass because it's.
I guess y'all don't read the Bible that much. You must gloss over the Bible that part where he said that Samson, slew the Philistines with a jawbone up an ass. Right?
Yeah, I missed that bit.
Yeah. See that? There you go. There you go. So yeah, man. But I get what you're saying now. But I tell you what I like about the English. They come off so nice and pristine and pretty and cleaned up. You all are savages, man. Throughout history, how else could you have conquered all those countries? You're savages. You're pretty much, gentlemen savages. You
Gentlemen
know,
savages.
yeah. You come in with a smile on your face, and then okay, thanks for, thank you for agreeing to the terms. Now we're gonna eat your young and slaughter all the strong men, salt the earth and rape your women. That's what the English do.
Oh, yeah, but it sounds like you're blaming an Irishman for something that the English did.
No, it wasn't the Irish that
Uh,
conquered all those places. It was the English.
yeah, exactly.
The only place they couldn't conquer was Jamaica because they kept getting their heads chopped off. Yeah,
Ah,
you want
good
to come up in
stuff.
you want to come up in the mountains? You want to come up in the mountains with us? Chop off
Get
your
your head.
rocks and leave and told the other guy to take the bag back to his superiors. So they would constantly come with force. You cannot come to some. Okay, look, I don't know the UK at all, right? I don't know the UK at all. If I have a problem with someone, I don't know the terrain. So where am I going to go? Who am I going to trust?
Oh, so you
I'll,
guys did a Rambo?
huh?
A Rambo?
A, a Randall?
Rambo. Is
What
it the
does that
first
mean?
one where hides out in the mountains, sets up all the traps, and they
Yeah,
come to him? Yeah. So that's what I meant by Rambo. Was
yeah,
it? I think it was
yeah,
the
yeah.
first. That was that the first Rambo, and
Yeah, that was
ended
the
like
first.
that.
That was the
Yeah.
Rambo when he jumped off the cliff. That was a real stunt by a real stunt man. It wasn't Sylvester Stallone who jumped, but that was a real stunt man. You must be crazy as hell. I'm not jumping off no side of no mountain onto a tree that may or may not catch me.
For 3 seconds of video time.
Yeah, but Jackie Chan does much more crazier than that.
Yeah, he's still got a metal plate in the back of his head. Sure.
Yeah, and he can't get insured. Like like he's not allowed to film in China or someplace anymore because they will not insure him. Jackie Chan is like, I want to jump off this building and jump across to the next building, and I don't need any wires.
I
Okay,
think I
shut it
think
down,
since he's
people. Time to go home. Shut it
I think
down.
since he turned 50, I think the last craziest stunt I saw him do was when he was about 50, and that was Rumble in the Bronx. And watch the clip where they try and push the car off the top of the, wouldn't call it a skyscraper, but it was a building. That was crazy. And he was
Can I
about
ask?
50 then.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, go on.
Because I lived in the Bronx. I grew up in the Bronx. Where the hell do you find palm trees in the Bronx? Damn pine
Uh,
tree. That was not filmed in the
you,
Bronx.
you you can plant palm trees anywhere.
No, but that was not filmed in the Bronx. All them damn palm trees. That was out west somewhere. That wasn't us.
Okay, well,
Oh,
let me ask you this: where was Chips filmed?
chips, chips. That was California.
California. And do they actually have palm trees in California?
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Okay.
yeah. I, I believe so at least, but don't quote me. I definitely believe they do. But over here,
Shame Smoke's not here to validate that.
yeah, because Smoke knows every damn thing. He's a walking
Oh, he knows everything
encyclopedia.
about California.
Yeah, he's a walking encyclopedia of miscellaneous lies and just endless miles of things that nobody else wants to know in this world. Is the sun shining today? Well, that all depends. Right now it's nighttime in China, and and if you're a Hindu and you turn to the left, certain parts of India don't have no light because they can't afford the sun. And then if you shut up, man, just answer the question. Oh God, just answer the question. Oh, yeah, I get to the point
Oh,
where I actually fall asleep on him sometime, and he'll keep talking, and then I wake up. you know, like a minute or so later, and I'm like, "Hey, man, are you finished?" I don't know what the hell he said. I just know he keeps talking, right? I do not know that the man is asleep. Huh? You talk so damn much.
Oh, I
Oh
think
my
he's
god.
asleep. I think
Yeah.
he's asleep now.
Yeah, him and Mark Nash should just do a show together to see which one of them can outtalk the other one. Oh my God, boy. Can't get a word in with either one of them, so I just don't try no more. So yeah. But yeah, boy. He should do a show called The Smoke Hour where he just goes live and talk. He don't he don't put the he don't put the link up. He don't take any calls. He just talks. He just talks. I'll work out better for his ass. But yeah, so what type of what type of weather are you having over there in the UK right now? What type of wedding are you having? Huh? Boxing lounge? I think he went to sleep on me, y'all. Yep. I think Boxing Lounge said I'm gonna try it out. And he went to sleep on the old boy, like Coach liked to say. That means I got to talk now. After all, it is a Troy Graham experience. So there you go, Boxing Lounge. Did you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out for me for about 5 to 8 seconds.
Okay, yeah. I asked, what is the weather like over there this fine I guess this fine morning for you?
It's grey and it's overcast and it's a little bit cold.
Yeah, it sounds like y'all have some sucky weather over there all the time, you know that?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this global warming to actually hit effect,
Mm,
so that way we got weather more like you guys.
yeah. Now, tell me something, is Doctor Who still on TV over there?
I believe so, but I don't watch a lot of TV.
What about the other one? The one with Luther. Luther.
Maybe.
Okay.
Which
They do
show is that?
replay. They do replays of that, man. They show replays of that, man.
Okay, they should replay. Okay, well
Yeah.
tell me this. Both of you, because I go on YouTube and I watch this character from England. His name is Donovan. Donovan, he rhymes when he talks to the women, and and he's chasing Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson is the one that he chased, and she was talking about getting her garden done, and he's like, I would love to be your garden. I would do some watering, and at
You
first,
talking about you
there'd
talking about
be some
Desmond's?
flirtation, huh?
Is that Desmond's?
I don't know I don't know the character. I don't know the real actor's name, but he'll say something like, I'll start off with some flirtation, then I'll do some irritation, and
What
then of course
genre are we
there'll be
talking about here, or what time period?
I'm guessing that's the 80s, right? Or is it the 90s with that?
Sounds like Desmond's,
Sounds
man.
like Desmond's, yeah.
It sounds like Desmond's. The barbershop. Is it set in a barbershop?
No, this is a character that follows Miss Johnson around, even goes to her wedding and bucks up her husband, right?
Yo, I don't know. I don't know what that one is, boy. That sounds funny as hell, though. That sounds like it's a comedy, right?
Yeah. Go to YouTube right now and type in, Donovan and Miss Johnson. And you'll see the actor.
Yo, you funny as hell, man.
Oh, that guy's hilarious. The only one he doesn't like is her.
Johnson.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, because the only one he doesn't like is her sister.
Oh, Lenny Henry. Oh, it's Lenny Henry, right? That's what you're talking about, Lenny Henry.
Oh,
I've never seen that
okay.
show. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's gonna be 90s, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've never seen that?
Nah. This is the first. Yeah, it's just like a skit. I'm watching it now. It's a skip. So He's like, yeah, he's an old guy, and he's on the I'm watching it now. Yeah. It's the Lenny
Yeah,
Henry
and
show, and that's a part of the Lenny Henry show. Is he's a guy at church, you know what I mean? And he's after Miss. I'm watching him now creep up to her now, innit? He gonna whisper in her
yeah.
ear. Miss
No.
Jennifer, what?
Listen to his cadence, though. He's gonna start rhyming.
Yeah. I watch him whisper in her ear. Miss Johnson.
Yeah. So yeah,
Excursion. I ain't never seen that. Yo, you funny as hell. I don't know how you even found that clip, boy. That's funny
I
as
don't know either. I have no idea. I just, it just came along on YouTube. I said, okay, let me watch this because this
Funny,
guy was
man.
saying some crazy stuff. You
That's
gotta check it out.
1985, man.
That's
That's time, man. That's 1985, man. That's years ago, man.
okay, 1995.
Yeah.
That's when he was slim.
First and trial. Much respect, man. I see you popping up. This is the second live I did today, so he popped up on the next one. Much respect, man. But yeah,
You funny
man.
as
That
hell.
show's very funny and it's very well written. It's not a dumb thing where he just,
Well, Lenny Henry
Ate it.
started to lose popularity when, like, certain things he was doing, like with the
Yeah.
community, that certain people didn't see him as representing the culture. So a lot of people kind of like, with him is like he didn't rep because there's some things he did in the 80s, and it's like, he looked like he was cooning out. You know what I mean? And like, so
What with the Steve Martin bit?
the one
Do you
the
remember
other
that?
one who used to wear with that, he used to wear that big thing on his head, and he used to act like, the amateur. I can't remember the name, but he's just like certain things he did, people wasn't rolling with, man. Even though he's done a lot of things for British comedy, he's done so many things, but he don't represent a certain amount. So them shows Lenny Henry did, like, they did well for a while, but after a while, people just didn't really pay attention. Like, people kind of pay attention to the Real McCoy and stuff like that later on. I don't know if you've seen that, the Real McCoy, and certain programs like that on Channel 4. They kind of grifted that way because that was on the BBC. Lenny Henry's mainly on the BBC. So but he's funny. That little skip's funny though. That I'm gonna watch that after we finish talking. The reason why I jumped in though, Troy, I was gonna talk about Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall and how Clarissa Shields been disrespected when she came to Savannah Marshall's fight, where I felt like they treated her bad, man. You know what I mean? They disrespect her and try to minimize her. And like they wouldn't even let her go in the ring, and like when she had her fight, it was okay for Savannah Marshall to walk up on her and disrespect her. But when Savannah Marshall's fight, they had it in the ring where Clarissa was outside the ring, and then she was getting told by the security she can go in the ring, and she went in there and she had to force her way in just to see what she wanted to say. And I felt disrespectful. Another thing as well, the fight's not signed, because Savannah Marshall wants it in her hometown. So I feel like they're trying to clout chase of Clarissa Shields' success and build Savannah Marshall into a star, but they don't really want the fight, because if they do, so Clarissa Shields saying she wants it in London, neutral ground in the O2 or Wembley.
Smart,
and
very smart.
Fair. And then Savannah Marshall saying, nah, we want it up north because they can, they in terms of ticket sales, they can do that. And I was like, but hold on a minute. Everyone knows if you're coming from America, it's easy to get to London. It's much easier. Like for the fan base, and London's the more central, where you get neutral judges and where you should get neutral judges and referees, which is fair. But they're trying to go on funny with it, and I was like, I know that because they don't really want the fight. They don't, and that's what I came in and say. They don't really want the fight, and they're trying to clout chase. Because I heard Ben Shalom in the ring, and I was like, bro, it's like that. The fight's nearly done. I was like, well, how come the fight? Why is she? What's the point of this? Why did you make her come then if the fight's not nearly done? Why are you making her come there and disrespect? And that's what I'm saying. It's very disrespectful on the way they're trying to treat her and trying to build Savannah Marshall off her name. And she ain't done nothing like what Clarissa Shields done. It's like even they talk about accomplishments, like, do they understand? Like she's undisputed, like 2-time gold medalist. I don't think Clarissa Shields don't really help so because she comes there with all her belts and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, we know who you are, but I think she feel like she has to show who she is. You know what I mean? She's still craving for attention at the same time. It was a great win by Savannah Marshall, by the way. That was a great stoppage, and that does help to sell the fight. But I don't think they want the fight. I think they want to continue with because she's with McKenzie and Peter Fury and Ben Shalom. They just want to continue building her and wait until Clarissa Shields look weak, and then they'll take the fight. They're trying to go on like the A side, and I think Clarissa Shields helped, in my opinion, trying to make Savannah Marshall the star. That's what they're trying to do over here. They're trying to say, yeah. And that's what they keep mentioning her name for. So she's there, but at the same time, you're kind of minimizing what Clarissa Shields has done. It's like, no, in England, like on Sky, and they don't want her to win. No one wants her to win. So they're not going to try and make you look good out there. And it's a shame, but this is, you can see why Mayweather, when he fought Ricky Hatton, Mayweather said, bro, I'll fight you. If you want to fight me, you come to Vegas. And Ricky has said, yep, I'm coming to Vegas. I'll bring my fan base. And we came to Vegas. And that was an epic fight, Mayweather and Ricky Hatton. Well, Clarissa Shields has that kind of power. She's not going to like give up ground and say, yeah, I'm going to have it. I don't mind having it in England, but she's going to have it in the same place where she won a gold medal in London. That's where she won one of our gold medals, right, in London. So that's where it should happen. So, yeah, that was my take on that.
Yeah, but whereabouts in London do you think it should happen?
At O2, the O2.
O2, okay.
Yeah, she said the O2. Yeah. I think it should happen at O2. I think that would be a good face. But I just feel like in boxing these days, people talk the talk, but they don't really want it. You got what's his name again? Josh Taylor, right, with the Catchall situation. He don't want to. He don't want to rematch Catchall. He don't want to rematch Catchall. That was an ugly fight, by the way. He doesn't want to give that guy an opportunity. He'd rather vacate the belts than rematch Catchall, because Catchall could probably beat him. You get a lot of that kind of thing. Amir Khan's talk about rematch with Kell Brook, and then you got this guy. What's his name again? Marku. What's it? Florian Marku, who just won last night. He's there trying to call it Amir Khan and Kell Brook. I was like, why? Yeah, but for money, he knows they're both shot, man. So he thinks he's got a good chance of beating, which he probably has at this point. Not like years before, but definitely now. So I feel all these boxers do are just chasing the clout. They're not really chasing great fights. They're just chasing them payday and fights. They know they can win easy fights. No one's trying to challenge themselves and trying to be a Hall of Famer. But I feel like in the 2000s and years before, people actually wanted to be remembered forever. Like they you know what I'm saying? Like there's loads of boxers these days, but no one really remembers your name. You know what I mean? Clarissa Shields is trying to be that. She wants like great fights, but there's no major girls in her title. And Savannah Marshall is like a thorn in her side now. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, she needs to get it. But I think if she continues, she's going to lose, because I can see what they're doing here. Because think about it, right? They brand Clarissa Shields over. Why didn't she fight on the card? Why didn't they? If they're building her up and she has to, why didn't Clarissa Shields fight on the card as well? She should have fought as well. Like, you know what I mean? So what, you know what I mean? Build the fight some more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're wasting time. They're trying to make sure Savannah not that the girl that Clarissa Shields fought. And you wouldn't even let her in the ring. I mean, what's the point of bringing her over there? Just so she can watch Savannah Marshall. But when it was Clarissa Shields, go ahead.
No. Let me say this. This is the same thing with Joshua and Wilder. They're just using her name to build this girl up. They're not going to fight her.
Fury. Oh, Fury and Wilder. You mean?
No, with Joshua and Wilder. Because remember, Wilder.
Oh, AJ and Wilder. Okay, yeah, I got
you. Yeah, it's the same thing with Joshua and Wilder, where they used his name to build up Wilder. And nobody knew who Wilder was, really, because you can say what you want, but it goes by who you beat. If you go down their resumes, who was Wilder beat? Nobody. So how would anybody know?
Are you talking about, like, say, 2015, 2016 time? Yeah.
So, yeah. So this is the same thing, because you can't ask the bigger boxer who has more success and more power than you to fight you in your hometown, where she says, I'm going to fight in London, because that right there tells me you don't want to fight at all.
Yeah. Who, that Clarissa don't want to fight?
No. I'm talking about the other girl, because she wants to fight to be.
Yeah, she wants to fight her in. She wants to fight in the same arena who was there to build herself up to make sure. Yeah, that's what she wants. Because remember again, she just been a world champion. She really is not really. They're trying to make her into a main star. So when you bring Clarissa still, now that brings more attention, and people booing Clarissa and all that stuff there. She didn't, remember, she just came with like 2-3 people. She didn't come with her entourage. When she come with entourage, there'd be trouble down there. And the security, they won't be talking to her like that when she's with them crazy people. That brother hit Mr. Bashir by the back of the head and stuff. them kind of, they're mad people. She rolls with some real crazy people from Michigan. Like, they're nuts, man. And that's why she had
Did he get put down for that?
What do you mean put down?
Well, when I say put down, did he get time for that?
He got no, he didn't. Nah, he didn't because
No,
Mr. Bashir couldn't. They asked Mr. Bashir to come over for a witness, and he couldn't do it. So, no crime, nothing.
Well, there's no
nothing.
cameras in the place.
Yeah, there was there. Yeah, but the thing is, the way they look at it is like he was verbally abusing the sister, right? Really, he really was going after the sister. And it was unfortunately because I don't think Mr. Bashir understood the situation. I mean, I talked to him about it. I said to him, do you understand it's a woman's weighing? And he goes, yeah, I don't care. Well, women's weighing, you can't just go to the scales and look at women. Women, it's a sensitive thing. You should have probably sent a woman to do it. And he goes, well, I want to see the weight. I say, okay, then when the sister was being protected over that, he didn't understand that. He just thought the sister was being rude to him. And then that's how that altercation happened. And the brother thought someone's attacking his sister because she's like lesbian, and that's where so they let him off anyway. Basically, short story, they let the brother off, man. No, he didn't get no charges.
Who's the lesbian?
Miss Clarissa Shields' sister. She's a dyke.
Oh,
man.
okay, the sister. Okay.
Yeah, she's a hard dyke, man. She's a hard dyke. This is what I'm saying, and they're crazy, and they are crazy. If you let them in London, that's why she wants to come to London because it's easier. If you let them loosen them Michigan people, it's like Wilder's people when they came to London. Wilder's people was crazy. Do you know they're actually crazy? When Tony Bellew,
no, I don't.
No, they are like Tony Bellew try to force a fight because AJ, he tried to force a fight with Wilder. I don't know if you saw it after when he was at the Klitschko Joshua.
Yeah.
I saw the Wilder because I was around. Listen, Wilder's people was looking though. Listen, if it wasn't for the cameras, they would have beat the dog shit out of Tony Bellew. All of them. There was about 10 of them. They were walking. They were crazy.
EJ, listen. You can't condemn a whole state based on a few people.
No. I'm not talking about the fighters' entourage. I'm talking about the fighters' entourage, bro. I'm talking about the fighters' entourage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm talking about the fighters' entourage. I'm not talking about the state. I'm talking about
but listen, right? I don't care how many people they bought with them. They can't fight an entire country.
No, what do you mean? The English people weren't trying to fight them. They weren't trying to fight. Everyone was looking for the autograph. Everyone was looking for Wilder's autograph. When Tony Bellew abused, Wilder was just doing his press thing. He finished, and then Tony Bellew abused him, right? And then Wilder's people like, what? Who the heck are you? And then that's how that went. And then they were staring at each other. And the security, because I talked to the security right there, they go, bruh, listen, it's lucky the security was there because they were creeping up behind him, right? And he could see it coming, and it's like, yo, and then he realized it, and he started backing up. And Wilder was like, yeah, you see that.
If they would have touched Bellew, then it would have been a riot. It would have been a riot.
No. Listen, the arena was they cleared everyone out, man. No, man, the arena. This is what I'm saying. Everyone was out the arena, so he was just finishing up the interviews. Everyone left the arena. Like this is backstage kind of thing. So he was trying to leave, and Tony Bellew just attacked him, started abusing him, calling him all kinds of names. Then Wilder's like, what? Who's this guy? And the entourage.
I didn't see all that on camera.
No, it's on camera. It's on camera. It's on camera for you to see.
I didn't see that. What I saw was they had a conversation, and he said he wanted to fight him because
there wasn't no conversation, buddy.
No, listen. Tony Bellew was telling him that I fought the guy that actually punches harder than you.
No, he cursed him off.
Hay.
No. What you didn't see,
which is David Hay, and that's all I saw. I didn't see any. Madness.
No. I'm telling you what happened. He cursed him off. That's how that went down. And anyway, right?
When they came out, I didn't see any of that on camera.
I was there, so I know. I was there. So what I'm saying is that when they left the hotel, they were walking down, and people asking for Wilder's pictures and stuff like that. People were fan because when Wilder came into the arena, everyone was cheering Wilder. They were cheering and go, Deontay Wilder's here. They were glad Kitchen was here. They were giving a celebration to all the celebrities in there. So people were like, oh, Wilder's here. So people asked for his autograph. So everyone knew Wilder. And now with Clarissa Shields, she wants it in London. And I know why, because her people, they can come. And I'm trying to say, like, with the way they disrespecting Clarissa Shields, I don't see that fight happening. I mean, that's really. I don't see that fight happen because them don't really want the fight. They're the same people when they went to Vladimir. They told Vladimir, Tyson Fury, and Mick Hennessy. They're the one told Vladimir, we're not fighting. We're not fighting. We want the mats out the ring. They're the same one saying the ring. You're cheating because the mats. You got too many mats in the ring and stuff like that. And they start putting these.
Tell me this, right? Go ahead. This is how I judge it. You got two. You got two incidents over there, right? The first one was when what's his name? Saunders? What's his name?
Billy Joe.
Who lost to
That was in
Billy
Ireland.
Joe
That was in
Saunders.
Ireland. Yeah, that was in Ireland. Yeah,
Huh?
that was in Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on though. You know, yeah. He fling a Cornish hen at Wilder and box him in his face with it, right? And yeah, you know, come on, man. That's
A
an
Cornish
insult
hen, your
beyond
jokes,
insult.
Troy.
And huh?
A Cornish
And,
hen.
and you know, and Wilder acted like he wanted to do something because he had his people around, but he didn't because he was smart enough to understand you can't fight a whole country. Then he goes
Oh,
over.
no, hold on,
No,
hold on.
hold
Did we-
on. Let me finish.
Okay,
Let me finish.
okay.
Then he goes over. Then he goes over to Dillian White's side of the country. Where does Dean and Dillian White and them come from? What is that place called?
That's in Brixton.
Yeah, he goes. I think he was at some club over there doing something, and he was humble as hell. I saw
Where
that
was that?
video.
Where was that? I don't know, but I ain't seen that.
No. I saw that video. He was shaking hands with Dean, bowing and everything. That's when
Is
you
it?
get to see how big Dean really is.
Oh, him.
Dean is.
Yeah.
Dean is big, man.
Yeah, but Dean can't fight, man. He can't fight.
Okay.
Nah, he can't fight. He's a wrestler. He can't fight, man. He's a wrestler. He just
If he
like
gets his
grab you.
hands on you, then you're done. That's all that matters.
Nah, well, you see him. Will you see? Have you seen the video sparring Apollo Jackson or Empress Michael? Have you
I've
seen
never
that?
seen any video
Oh,
of him
wait,
fighting.
it just came out last week. So you check that out and tell me how he can fight. You can check it out for yourself.
Like you said, he's a wrestler, right?
Yeah,
Like you said, he's a wrestler.
but he ain't got.
Okay,
He a wrestler, but he ain't got no amateur.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I used to train with grapplers.
He ain't experienced like that though.
But let me tell you, once they get their hands on you, they'll twist you up and
yeah,
mock you
I
up,
know,
man.
but he hasn't got no degree, right? He does wrestling, like he's like MMA, like he does MMA. But what I'm saying is that I ain't seen that video, but with regards to the Wilder situation, his people, they chased after Billy Joe Saunders. That's how that they chased after him. Because what happened? He tried to greet them. And Wilder goes, "You try to talk shit about me?" And he goes, "Yeah, and what?" And then yeah, what? And then something threw something. They threw something at the table at him, and then Wilder's people chased after him. Wilder didn't do it. They chased after him. They slipped, and they chased after him, but they ran him out. The Irish people ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I don't think you understand, yeah. Like, when it comes to the UK, we ain't about like no mob mentality that if you attack one, we're gonna say. If anything, in England, we're like, what's going on? And you know what I mean? Before we don't just jump in like that, man. That's not
sounds like human nature. That sounds like human nature.
Not over here. Not over here. Not over here. Don't do that. Like, people more like say, well, what's going on? What exactly? What did he do? Before anyone even jumps in like that, no one thinks of that sort of mentality. Like, when it's celebrities or people, they get treated with respect. That's why people like the UK, because wherever you come, people are willing to come up and talk to you. Now, you go to a football stadium. Now we're talking a different crowd. Now that's not.
You get trampled.
That's a different crowd now. That they ready to throw down, man. They ready to throw down in a
heart. But listen, I shouldn't laugh at that one. I should be vexed. But when they said, yeah, man, this man threw a chicken at me, I couldn't help but fall out my chair laughing. Yeah, you go all the way over there. I guess he was trying to promote some fight or whatever.
Yeah, he went over there for the Fury. Fury did the same thing. Fury was on the comeback, right? And Wilder came over like Christian Shields to watch Fury fight, to make sure to promote the fight. And then he got disrespected. That's what they do to Christian Shields. The same thing, man. I was like, yo. And then when you continue doing that, Wilder didn't need Fury, right? Well, he kind of did, but he could have conceded.
Yes, he did.
He did. Listen, he could have conceded to the AJ demands, right? He should have just conceded.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever AJ asks for, he should have conceded. And then that was it. You could have had that fight, right? But what are you trying to do? Is like, I'm looking for a softer touch. A guy's been out the ring. Okay, let me give him some warm-ups. And that's what Carissa Shield is doing, because when you're looking at Savannah's looking sharp, man. I mean, that knockdown was good. You're watching
She's
her.
Big as hell. She's big.
Yeah. She beat her on point. It's only 3 rounds, like 2-minute rounds in women amateur boxing. So it's 2-minute rounds, 3 rounds, and Sanamano beat her on points, right? So now they're professionals. Though the minute they're going to go 10 rounds, 10 2-minute rounds. It's a shame it should be 3 and it should be 12. But anyway, 10 2-minute rounds. So it's longer round. And in that situation, it's very hard to beat Kalisha because she throws a lot of punches and she dominates the minutes of the round. Like Savannah's going to be in a fight of her life, bro. Because but at the same time, I feel like you're there chasing her and Savannah's getting sharp because she looked very good. She looked very good. That hook she got her with. I mean, have you seen it? I mean, boy, that knockdown is sad. She really can throw down. But we'd have to see her and Clarissa Shields. But I don't think they want it. I don't think that fight's going to happen. I don't think Ben can pull it off at this point. Yeah, Amir Khan and Kell Brook, he pulled that one off. But this one, they're going to have to concede to the one. It has to be, I feel it has to be in London because London's the capital. And in the day, I think... I don't know if they're gonna sell that. I mean, are they gonna sell at the O2? You guys would know better than me. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. They need a good card, right? Or does anyone even care?
Full disclosure, I don't watch the women. I only watch the highlights.
No, there you go. See, that's it. See, so I'm saying no one really cares like that. So it's they're in a situation where they're trying to promote women boxing. But Savannah ain't trying to give up. Lee, she's just trying to build and keep winning with her belt. And remember, she got the belt after Clarissa Shields vacated it. That's how she got that belt. Otherwise, Clarissa Shields would have tied up the whole division. She'd be sitting there. She didn't want to fight Clarissa Shields no time soon. And she still doesn't want to fight her, it seems to me. Boxers, sometimes they devalue themselves. Sometimes you see Mayweather will say Mayweather don't come out of Vegas or doesn't like that. You can see why. You come out your backyard and you start get disrespected, man. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like Tyson Fury going to Klitschko's and beating him, they gave up certain things. Like Klitschko was training, Mr. Bashir told me he was training on a certain mat. It was triple thick. So, if you wasn't used to that, it would wear your legs out. So that was they trained on.
Well, it's not even that. It slows down your ability to change direction and lateral movement.
Yeah, because I talked to Vivian Harris, right? And Vivian Harris told me the same thing when he went to fight Canelo's brother, right? In Mexico. He got there and I was like, when I got there, it was like a rug, man. My legs just felt tired because that's what they trained on, right? Yeah. And I was like, so that's a real thing, right? So Klitschko trained on that mat and it gave him spring to land that left hook when he fought Pulev, because Pulev's team accepted the demands, right? As soon as Fury's team came there, and the same like Billy Joe Saunders, they start making demands. We're not fighting if you don't do this. We're not fighting if the ring size is this, and they start all this drama. They do this shit, to pull you off your game. And the funny thing
is, the same thing with Canelo as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what they do. This is the same people who are with Savannah Marshall. They're gonna pull all these games, right? Because they don't want the fight. And if they do want the fight, they're gonna pull all these weird demands and stuff like that because they don't really want the fight. So when Tyson Fury said about the mat, they made it a big issue about the mat. Vladimir and they sat down. Jonathan Banks and Mr. Bashir said, "No, I ain't giving them shit. Tell them to fuck." But Klitschko's, "Nah, man. The arena said out. Now we have to fight." And it was like, why, man? You can't give them that, but they agreed. So when you start to concede into demands, Canelo said, "Okay, you want the ring bigger, fine and whatever." And but sometimes I think to myself, you're the champion. You're like, who are these people coming over and telling you what to do? You know what I mean? I'd rather say, yo, listen, we're not taking. Dillian White is trying to do the same thing, right? With Tyson Fury, isn't he trying to do the same thing? He said he don't want to promote the fight. Go ahead.
Yeah, but to be honest, all his tactics are detrimental to him, because if he loses the fight, he's going to look like a dickhead.
He's
been quiet.
You woke him up, boxing lounge. You woke him up.
Oh, was that you smoke? It's about Smokey.
Yeah.
Was he up?
Oh, yeah, but Dillian White, but no one really gives Dillian White a chance anyway. So him playing these games, it's making him. He knows that he's getting on Tyson Fury's nerves, right? He's making Tyson Fury doubt that he don't know he's gonna turn up 100%. And he's more play because Dillian is like, well, you're not giving, because think about it, right? Dillian should be getting 35%. Now everyone knows that. That's a standard fee you should be getting, right? They've made it down to 20, and as Frank Warren said in the contract, if you win, we'll give you the next 15%. I mean, Like, what is this? Right? That's crazy, isn't it? That's if you win, is you know me. You should be giving if they gave him Dillian's
the winner
percentage,
dictates the terms. Do you know what I mean? Or should be in a position.
Yeah, but you should.
dictate.
But every negotiation for a belt, you should be getting the standard 35%. Everyone gets that. Why is Daniel Dubois getting 35% of Don King and Frank Warren are going to go to court over that one with the Daniel Dubois one? Right?
Hold on. Let me just ask you about percentages, because you remember when George Groves rematched Froch, he was originally going to get 15%. Do you remember?
Yes.
And then he ended up getting, what was it, 20 or 25?
No. How that worked was, right, George Groves, they were going to give him 35% and a percentage on the gate. And he said he denied it from Eddie Hearn. He said, "No, I don't want that. I want to court the WBA. I'm going to see what they did." And they end up giving him 30%. He didn't get a percentage on the gate. Eddie was proud to tell everyone. I was laughing my head off when I heard that. That shit was crazy. I said, "Yo, they should have." It sounds like he should have took the first deal. Shit, that shit was funny as hell when Eddie Hearn said that shit. That was crazy. But the Stanley, you're supposed to get 35%, right? So with Dillian, he's getting 20%. So because he's getting 20%, he's like, well, you can't. I don't want to use my picture. You're gonna have to pay for my picture. You're gonna have to pay me to come over. So he's trying to make Frank Warren pay out.
Oh, so in other words, I've got all these expenses.
Yeah, to give me back my money, to give me back my percentage.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, you see, and in that regards, Tyson needs someone there so he can vent on, because look at Tyson, right? Let's look at Dillian's team. He's got Harold Knight, Xavier Miller, very inexperienced in this sort of situation. Even though Harold's been around Lennox Lewis, right? But you know how Tyson is. His mouth is loose, and he don't care what he say. He'll say anything and anything. So you got that kind of abuse, and he's going to talk to Dillian about. Well, look how much you're only getting 20%. You're lucky you get anything. Dillian. That's gonna.
And what's so funny, EJ? Yeah, they can't sell the fight without Dillian. Well,
Frank said it's sold out.
Who are they gonna fight?
Well, exactly. You told me it was sold. But you see that they say it's sold out though.
It's sold out.
They say that.
Did you hear what I EJ? Did you hear what I said?
Yeah,
that they can't sell the fight without Dillian. So the fact that he's not there and you're making such a big deal of it actually helped the fight sell more.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Trey. No, Trey, I'm not disagreeing with you. Listen to this, Trey. Frank Warren's a liar, right? So listen to this, right? I'm gonna tell you, yeah. He's telling everyone that it's sold out, right? That's what Frank Warren said, right? That's what he says, right? I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
Nah, he didn't say it though.
Yeah, I know he's
Frank Warren saying it. It's not.
Yeah,
Frank
I know he's
Warren
a liar. Listen, Trey. He's a perennial liar. That guy's a liar. He has to say that.
Right. But it's not Frank Warren saying that the fight is sold out.
No. Listen. He has to say that because he's trying to make a point. Yeah, well, we don't need him. But if that's the case, then why are you hounding him and making the big thing? Did you hear the lawyer interview? What Frank?
I've heard the back and forth nonsense and all the nitpicking.
Why is he yelling and screaming at the lawyer if everything's cool? Then you see what I'm saying? Why is he screaming and yelling and screaming that he should be obligated? You should come here and do this and do that if everything's all sold out.
You know what I'm saying? All I heard was a bunch of nitpicking about certain things. The fight is not going to get canceled because most importantly, the contracts are signed already.
No. Hear what I'm saying to you. In that nitpicking, did you hear Frank say it's sold out? We don't need you anyway. Did he ever say that? Why did he say that? He never said that. He never said that.
That would make no sense.
No.
I'm trying to tell you.
No. Listen, what I'm trying to say to you. Listen, Trey, because you don't understand how Frank Warren is. So I'm trying to tell you, right? Frank has to say that for the British media to make everyone seem like they're in control. That's what it's about.
Right.
The bottom of the line is he needs Dillian because Dillian. Let's get it right. He's a bigger draw in England than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is trying to be a draw like AJ because he needs Dillian to make the percentages of his money go up. So when he goes in negotiation with AJ, they can get a higher percentage in the negotiation. That's what it's about. Now, Eddie's paying Dillian to sit down. He said, look, they ain't going to give you the extra 15. I'm going to pay you. I'll pay you to sit down. That's what's happening right now. It's a standoff. You know what I mean? That's what you're
It's
having
not a-
right now. It's a standoff.
When's the fight, EJ?
It's
When's
this
the
month.
fight?
It's this month, I think.
It ain't no damn standoff. It was the man's choice not to show up.
No, he paid off. No, he got paid by Eddie Hearn
No,
to
it
stand
was
off.
he told them ahead of time, I'm not showing up. He came out his own mouth and said he's not,
I know,
he's
but
not helping
Eddie,
me to market.
but Eddie's gonna pay him to sit down, though, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because you see the money.
Sit down and do what? He's training.
No. When I mean sit down, I mean don't help promote the fight, man. Because he ain't getting.
He was never gonna help promote the fight ever.
If he got his 35%, he would have.
No,
Yeah, he would have. Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes.
no, because he would have.
And he 35%, and he would have got because what it is the negotiations. He get his standard
Troy,
35%, and he's not getting tickets for his people. His people not getting no tickets. That you heard that as well. That's not happening. So he's only basically Dillian's just gonna be there with his trainer and himself, and you got all the Fury fans. Hell no, man. That's why, man. That's why he's a standoff.
Who's backstage? I don't see anybody.
It's me. You don't?
No, I mean because I could hear you.
Right.
Hold on. I could hear you.
Scroll down.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I see me on the panel, Boxing Lounge, and EJ. Then there's this fight thing that keeps showing up.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay. I thought it was okay.
There you go.
Okay, so you want to hear twice?
No, it's on mute.
Oh, what's that? Who's that? Is that Dillian and Tyson Fury?
No. That's Troy and Vladimir Putin.
That's Troy.
That's who?
Troy, you fighting?
And Vladimir. Troy and
I
Vlad.
guess. Well, Troy the Avatar.
Who's the other guy?
Putin.
Oh, Vladimir Putin? He's that big?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't look like Putin. He doesn't look like Putin.
And who's the guy that's punching Vladimir Putin?
That's
you.
That's
I'm
you.
I'm gonna tell all my grandchildren when I get older. I fought the Russian president. And he was KGB, and he was a spy, and I gave him all I could give him.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And the KGB, and he almost used his KGB to beat the THG out of me.
Hey, we'll see what happens. You just got knocked down, bro. You just got knocked down.
I know. No. I don't stay down now. This is a Troy Graham experience, baby. We don't go down easy, and we don't stay down neither.
We getting up now. Let's see what you do now. Let's see.
Body, go to the body. Where's my jab at, man? I'm a jabber.
You trying to low blow.
He's looking hurt.
Where the jab at? Go to the body. Come on, Troy. Go to the body. I don't have near jab at all.
Yo, you guys are funny as hell. Hey, what do you think about the Will Smith situation? I heard you were talking about that.
I feel like I'm done talking about that nonsense, man. That's how I feel about it, to be honest with you. It'll play itself out. I'm sick of him, sick of his wife. I don't want to talk about that nonsense no more. It'll work itself out one day with them. Because you can't stay with a woman. To me personally, any woman that disrespects you like that, and your son like that, and your family like that, and your house like that, why the hell are you still with her?
His son is with the mom. What do you mean? Like they all like Will's the only one.
August was her son's friend. They the same age.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
And then she slept with him in the same bed that she sleep with her husband. Come on, man. How do you stay with a woman like that? How do you wake up every morning and look her in the face and not want to just, you want to choke her but don't kill her?
But she was saying he been stepping out on her for the longest.
No. They have a friggin' open marriage, but he's very discreet. Did you see any discretion in no?
Why? What's the point of having a marriage when it's open? Anyone could bang.
Thank you.
At that point, they're probably just thinking about the kids and the structure of
let's get
being
a divorce,
together.
Man. That's pain, man. That's pain. I'd get that don't end well, man. He should. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, bro. But he should just get rid. Man, this divorce, man. But because the kids are messed up. The girl Willow, I don't know what she turned into. Some freaky chick. And then the son,
I can't speak on their children. All I know is if my mom would have done that, there's no way I could look. I would have had any more respect for her. There's no way. I still would have loved her. She's my mom, but respect, nah, mom.
Well,
Nah, you don't get no
he
respect
moved
from
the. I reckon it all happened when he moved the mum in, bro. Because the mum. Listen, when I see a woman you're with and she brings her mum in, you're in trouble, bro. You know what I mean? Because usually the mum's trying
That's
to
not
roll up.
true all the time. Because usually,
Huh?
mom. That's not true all the time. Usually, the
listening.
moms try to.
Robin
It
Gibbons
all
and Mike
depends on the
Tyson?
person. It all depends. No. It all
She
depends
ain't
on
got
the
a
person.
husband.
I'm saying.
She ain't
It all
got no.
depends
When the
on the
mum ain't got a
person.
husband, when the mum ain't got a husband, she in your business, bro.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I'm not. If I have that much money, I'm not
Oh, you
moving
getting
my
turned
mom.
over, by you getting turned over, man. You got turned over.
No,
You got
listen.
you got
If I have
battered,
that
bro.
much money, I could buy her a house close to us, but she don't need to live with us.
Nah, well, I know. How were you saying? But she did. And what I'm trying to say to you, she in the business. Yeah, Troy, you getting beat up by Putin, man.
No, but you noticed something, right? He
Yeah,
got
you on
up.
Nah, you
He
on your
got
back.
up.
Where you still on your back? Oh yeah,
No,
you
he's
are.
not. No, he's not. You have a slow
No,
screen.
what you know? No, I'm fine now. You just got up. Nah, you just got up.
Yeah,
No,
thank you.
you just got up, but you just got the snot knocked out your nozzle, boy. Yeah, you getting
If,
beaten up, man. Shit.
if I was
Yeah,
to
what is
create
this?
a fighter, no. Listen, if I was to create me as a fighter, it would be more accurate. 'Cause I was more of a jabber. I'm not this guy right here. I was more of a
You got the Philly
You're a
jabber.
show.
jabber.
You got the
You're a
Philly
jabber.
show.
Yeah,
You got the Philly show
yeah.
going on.
I'll change it. I can
always try
change
to
you to a
pattern
jabber.
myself. Always try to pattern myself after like the Mike McCullums and the Purnells and James Tonys and Holyfield and those type of fighters.
Well, the guy, your stance has got you got the Philly show going on. You're a bit of a boxer there, but you ain't boxing, bro. You just slugging. Hey. So let's go back to the mother. Mike Tyson and Robin Gibbons is
Yeah,
the
you
same
going
thing.
back all them years. I don't give a damn about that.
I'm trying to make a
I don't
thing
give a
about.
damn
Well,
about that.
no, listen, I'm trying to say the mom, bro. Like Robin Gibbons
What
brought
about
the
her,
mum.
man?
Pardon?
No, I say no. What about her?
No,
What
she
about
brought the mum in. She brought the mum in. Mike Tyson said that the mum was always in the business, and that's what happened with Jada, because when Jada was doing the red table, I was like, why the heck she got her mum there on the table? She got the mom, she got the daughter, and it's like, okay, there's the women just talking their thing, and all of a sudden that table became, oh, she got an entanglement. I was like, my God, and they got Will there. I was like, crazy. I said, yo, you crazy.
Entanglement?
I don't think I'd
So
ever
when you run into someone at the mall, what's that mean?
Oh, there you put him down, man. You put him down, boy. You put him
Yeah.
down. That's a good body shot. Well, that was a good body
That's
shot
one.
right there.
That's one, but he's getting up. He's a tough guy. He's ex KGB. He's tough.
You put him down good.
Yeah, but all that stuff is dead and gone, man. That's over 30 years ago. That stuff with Will Smith. Will has to live with that now because a lot of people are going to challenge him now. A lot of people are going to challenge him and question just a lot of stuff that question as to why he did that, because you heard Chris Rock brother. Then there was another comedian that said that he would have shot him.
Everyone's talking. I don't know, like you're in academy. I don't know anyone. Everyone's all dressed up and they drink, and I don't know anyone kind of take it.
Listen,
that he go slap him. That someone come and slap you, you slap them back, right?
No, at least in my case. Listen to me. If that was me and it was the same situation, I would have taken it and
Chris
said,
was working. Do you know what I mean? Chris was
I would have taken it
working at that time.
No, but I would have taken it and I would have kept on going on. Then as soon as the commercials came on, I would have stepped to Will and said, "Come around the back with me. Let's talk about my dressing room," and we would have settled it right then and there, right? away from the cameras and prying eyes. Wow.
Chris ain't built like that, man. That's why he's
not. Chris is a different type of cat, but
he's a weak, cat. He's weak. He's got his mouth.
I would not call that man weak. I'm gonna tell you why. You live your life how you truly live your life, and that's for man, woman, child, anybody. You can't force yourself to be anything that you're not, because that's how a lot of people end up dead or in jail.
Exactly. So
okay?
He's weak that he's not strong in that
he's
area.
Not,
when I mean someone's weak, he's not strong in
okay.
fighting. He's weak. His weapon is his mouth. That's how he.
No. Listen, he's in the comedy business. You can't be weak and spineless be a comedian for over 34 years.
All right, no. So
come on,
let's understand what we talk about weak. So
what you mean? Come on.
No,
I'm watching you fight.
Yeah, what I mean, weak, I'm talking about in fighting. He's not strong in that area. he's weak in. He's not as strong in physical combat like Will is, but he's
Listen,
strong in his mouth.
but there's many
'Cause his
different ways to
mouth,
fight, man.
his mouth caused the man harm.
Right. But there's many different ways to fight there, EJ.
Yeah, he
Many
did.
different ways to fight, you know?
Yeah,
So, you
using
know,
your mouth. And
okay,
you
fight
choose
over.
neither.
That's the
over?
fight over. That was the third
No,
time.
it's
Yeah, that
not.
was the third time I went down.
It's not the.
Yo,
it's
who's
not
over? You gone down, right? You gone down again?
Yeah, that was the
but
third time I went down. I think
switched it on you.
What, how you on
He
your
was
own?
buzzed, and then he buzzed you back, and then
Yeah,
knocked you down. That's all that
how are
happened.
you on your own thing losing, man? That's not right, bro. Like, how you getting beaten up on your own show?
I didn't create me. I didn't create me. Like I said, if I would have created me,
I can't be having that,
he would have
bro.
been more smoother.
Delete the stream.
Yeah.
Delete
The fight's over.
Delete
The
the
fight's
stream,
over.
man. Delete the stream. It never happened, brother.
The fight's over. The fight's over. Why would I do that?
Nah, because you
Why
got
would I
beat
do
up
that?
on your own
That would be
what we
weak,
need now is
EJ.
an
That
epic
shows how weak
comeback.
you
That's what
are,
we need.
EJ. You can't take a
It's
loss.
not my stream. It's
You
not my
can't-
stream. I ain't losing. I
You
wouldn't lose
can't
on my
take
own
a
stream.
loss. Look at you.
I don't. I don't lose. I don't lose on my own stream.
Need
Nah,
Why would I
Bulls
run
and
from
epic
a
comeback.
loss?
I don't lose, man. I don't lose on my own stream.
Even though I didn't lose yet, you know, my character didn't lose. And right
EJ,
there,
you
you
got
made up too, so I wouldn't say too much.
why you want to see
Yeah,
us depict? Why you want to depict yourself losing, man? Getting battered. You're getting battered. Are
hey,
you two fighting each other?
hey, you got to put EJ in there with Lady Chan and have her beat him up.
Wwhy would you mention a lady for? Why would you mention her
I
for?
can't make female boxers in this game.
Why would you mention her for?
Oh, you can't? Okay,
No.
damn.
What kind of rubbish is that?
I didn't know that.
Bro.
Oh, this
No,
game
any
2006.
end of the day, like I'm sure that these people are rich. They got things. They got they'll sort it out.
Ooh.
Wow.
Blah blah blah.
This is a tough damn fight. This is an entertaining fight, man. Yeah, you keep talking, EJ, but I'm not paying attention. I'm watching the fight. This is a tough fight, man. But
It's not
how's
bad.
it true? EJ watching the fight?
Nah. Hey, Trey, man, it's good. Hey, good talking to you guys. Yeah. Hey, and everyone in the chat. I'll catch you guys later. Yeah. Take care.
No, but stay till the
okay.
end, man. Because I don't know who wins this. Damn, he left. I want him to stay to the end. You know what? I'm gonna put this up on the main screen. Solo. There we go. Because now I'm interested in who wins. Because before I thought it was over.
Oh, it's
Because if
getting
I was
close.
to create this, even though I have no idea how to create fighters, it would be more for a boxer puncher type guy. It wouldn't be this guy.
Okay. Well, after this fight, I can make the necessary changes to suit.
Now let me go on mute. Hey, if this was a real fight, the fans would be getting their money worth. This is only the 4th round, and there's been over 5 knockdowns already.
Well, the thing is, I make them 6-round fights because if they go on any longer, they spend more time sort of feinting than actually punching. So
I got you.
Yeah,
No, you don't. I got
yeah.
you. No. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. They're playing cat and mouse. It gets annoying.
that's because they're tired. That's funny how the machine knows when to feint. Terminator, I'll tell you, boy.
And the thing is that
Terminator.
there's different views for each camera, and they fight in a slightly different way in different views. It must be just
Yeah,
the
they
way
do.
the program's written.
Boom. See,
Oh,
I would have went to the body. I would have went to the body and come to the head. Oh, see? Boom. Save your energy, fat boy. Save it. This fight is not over. KGB
I
man
think it
gonna
might
get up.
be.
One hell of
Oh, I
fight. How
shouldn't
many
have missed.
knockdowns?
I think it's 3
How many-
apiece now. Or is it 2 apiece?
No, it's a whole lot
2 and
more than 3.
No, he's knocked you 3, and you've knocked him down at least 2. But I think the next knockdown's going to do it.
No, this is the 3rd time that he's been down.
Well, then
And
it's 3 apiece.
And if I keep
I think
taking
we-
shots like that, at least this character keeps taking shots like that. gonna go
This is a tight fight.
Body. Listen, every game that I
Head
was
move.
on, I used to win because I stuck to the body. I didn't really chase nobody head. Body. Oh, he's
Oh,
done. He's done.
oh.
Bush. Yes. Come on, Troy. Get
Get
up.
up, you bum. Get up, you bum.
Get up.
Get up, because Mickey loves you.
He's done. He's not getting up. Boom. It's hell of a fight, though, man. Hell of a fight. KGB man is not gonna give me no rematch.
Let's see how much movement's left in the body. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Bill. Please go to his body, Troy. Please go to his body. Please. And use the jab once in a while. There you go. But go to his body. There you go.
Oh,
See, every time he hits
he's
him in the
listening.
body.
He's listening. Yeah, I think you have to
Yeah,
just scream out the instructions for it to happen, Troy.
yeah. Every time he go to his body, the KGB man back up. Oh! That was
He's
a
hurt.
nice
He's
shot.
hurt. Come on. Finish him off. Oh, all right.
Oh,
Defense. Oh, he's hurt. Yes!
good Lord have mercy. I could imagine if this was a real fight, man, the audience would be on their feet. The audience would be standing up on
Whoa,
their
look
feet,
at the
giving these
crowd.
guys.
They're on their feet.
Yeah. They need a bonus for this. They need a bonus. Wow. Boom.
Stay down, boy. Stay down. What a fight.
Wow.
Let's see the stats.
Wow.
Okay. So.
Oh, that was fast.
Wow. 8
4 and
knockdowns.
4.
So you obviously he couldn't take your shots.
Yeah, 347, 369 total landed, 243, 75%. Huh. His total on the jabs was 226. Wow, man. Wow, that was one hell of a fight. Now that I would pay money to see. If Fury Tyson will go like that, minus the knockdowns, that would be great. You know that?
There was a knockdown in every fight. Every round, there was at least one knockdown.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, if Billion just stays to the body, then he wins. But you know the dumbest thing I ever heard when people talk about boxing, they're like, yeah, man, you know, some fighters out here that don't like it to the body. Do you like if somebody punch you in your nose? No, you wouldn't. But I'm gonna jump off here, man, before I start talking to myself and get online, man. Always a pleasure to see you, man. But yeah, next time I'll make sure I get some sleep before I come on here. What was I gonna tell him about Spencer Fearon and some fight that I had and I can't remember. Oh. But all right there. All right, Boxing Lounge. Have a good night, man.
All right, and you, Troy, take it easy and get some sleep, man.
All right, man. You know what? I'm gonna watch the fight. I'm gonna stay for the next few minutes and watch the fight, then I'm gonna log off. All right?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. Well, I just
Hold on.
yeah, because I know if I keep talking to you, I'm gonna fall asleep. But I might fall asleep watching this too. But matter of fact, I can come to your page and watch it, right?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Continue. Enter studio. Okay, I'm back. It's back.
Okay. All right, so I can go to your page and watch this, right?
Oh yeah, you could, yeah, if you want to, yeah.
I'll do that, and it's called the Boxing Lounge, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. I'll just come over there. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep.
All right.
All
right. Take it easy, Troy.
Now I'm frozen again, as usual, with this damn thing. Come on, man. Too many windows open. That's the problem. I don't know if I ended the live.
Hold on.
Okay, there
I'll
it
tell
is.
you.
Yeah, there it is.